Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Haritamızı açalım. Merak iyidir.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yukarı çıkıyor değil mi? Doğru yere gidiyorum. O nasıl bir gülüş kız? Buradan mı gideceğim? Ha, evet, buradan gidecekmişiz. Böyle etrafa bakalım birazcık. Manzaralar. Hava yağmurlu. Buradan buraya gidiyoruz. Yukarı çıkmamız mı gerekiyor? Evet, yukarı çıkacağız. Bak. Garip sesler çıkıyor. Aa, niye bağırıyorsun? Göreve başla.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Ne güzel okuyordum yahu. Daha yeni geldim ben.
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Yeni bir şey fark ettim. Müzik kaçıkmış. Ben de diyorum arkada ne çalıyor acaba?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like go... That's it! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okuyalım bakalım meydanımızı.
And Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sila Kami, hoş geldin.
There we go.
Ay erken bıraktım. Çok erken bıraktım.
Here we go.
Neyse tamam toparlayacağız
That
bekle.
is how it's done.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
Özgüvenle başlayıp yok etmem. Okey. Oldu gibi bu sefer.
Splendid!
Kimin büyücü bu? Ben.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Olur. Ama bir daha yapsak ya. Ha, tamam.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Bu sefer yapacağım ya. Göreceksiniz şimdi.
Yes!
Yes. Hayır. Çok erken bitirdim yine ya. Aman düşme. Düşme. En azından hayır. Hani... Özgüvenle başlayıp... Çekil bakayım.
There we go.
Çok hızlı geldin. Çok hızlı geldin kız. Ah be. Fazla hızlı geldi.
Let us see this.
İki oyunda da başaramadım. Nasıl yapsın? Şöyle yapsın. 4.
Accio.
That's it!
Hem yine de o kazandı ya. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ne iyisi ya, kötüydüm. Bir tık kötüydüm.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Bir ne? Uganda yazmış orada. Burada başka bir şey yazıyor. Anlayamadım.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It
Enteresan.
always felt like home.
Farklı bir yerde bir okula olabileceğini düşünmemiştim hiç.
It's nice to
Hogwarts
have a
özel
possible
olarak
school.
bilirdim.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd
if
be
you
using
would.
it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it's
You
going
wanted
to work
to
on
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most
Öyle
from
miydi?
the
Ben
battles
hiç
one
hatırlamıyorum
has
ki.
lost.
İzledim, sonrası zaten unutuyorum.
It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Olabilir. Ben hiç hatırlamıyorum. Hani izledim ama ne zamandır izlemediğim için hatırlamıyorum. Neler olmuş, ne bitmişti. Hiçbirini hatırlamıyorum. 1. seviye kilit diyor. Burada uğraşabileceğimiz bir yer var. Başka bir şey var mı? bunlarla konuşabiliyoruz. Oyunda zaten yeterin...
How was your first day coming along?
Samantha. İyi, senin nasıl gidiyor?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Hala görüşürüz. Şimdi nereye gidiyoruz? Yan görevler artık mevcut. Asa kullanmadı. Avrupa ülkelerine özgü birçok okulda asası büyük ne ya? Büyü yapmayı öğretiyorlarmış diye biliyorum. O ayrıntıyı da vermişler oyunda. Evet. Birçok ayrıntı var.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the
Yanlış yerden gidiyorum.
Where were you? In the Goblin
Şey de enteresan, mesela işte etraftaki öğrencilerin konuşmalarını bile şey yapmışlar. O çok güzel olmuş. Enteresan bir şekilde. Sanki gerçekten okulun içerisindeymişsin hissiyatı veriyor. Ay, ne güzel sıkladım öyle.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing
Hoş
I learned was
geldin.
unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Selam selam, hoş geldin. Ay, yakalandım.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, well done.
Okay. Anladım.
Very
Daha
good.
iyi anladım.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be good form.
I know.
Yanlış yaptım. Ne yapıyordum ya?
What are you doing up there?
Q'ya basıyordum değil mi?
Protego. Complicates things.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Sebastian ile konuşalım.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Öyle
In fact,
diyelim.
it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time,
Benim cevabımı anlamadım ki.
you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Teşekkür ederim iltifatların için. Hadi gidebiliriz. Şimdi ne yapacağız? Yeni görev günlüğünü aç. Açayım. Yeni görev günlüğü. Şimdi buradan devam mı edeceğim acaba? Okey. Bu yan görev galiba. Ay yok. Aynen yan görev o. Yan göreve gidelim o zaman. Sonrasında diğer göreve gideriz. Nereden gideceğim? Buradan. Şu an yolları şaşırdım. Buradan gitmiyor muyuz? Ha, bu taraftan. Aynen öyleymiş. Pardon. Karıştırdım. Buradan çıkacağız sanırım. Sen niye yan yan bakarak gidiyorsun ki? Selam, hoş geldin Gökhan. Ne haber? Burayı açamıyorum. Ödüm kopardın.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Çok enerji dolu ya.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted
Şu
my
kutu
privileges,
mu?
handsome indeed.
Evet, sandık bulduk.
So she agreed.
O aynaymış.
Contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
Birkaç tane önemli büyüyü yan görevime eklemişler. Yani yan görevler de önemli.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yani pek de kulübe katılmak istemiyorum, ne yalan söyleyip, bu yüzden
I really see the
ilgilenmediğimden.
value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tries it. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Haydi gidelim o zaman. Gidelim bakalım.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Hele bir dur ya, sakin ol. Uçurma büyüsü, Leviosa gibi kontrol büyüleri ile sarı ile kalkanlarını kırın.
You're better than that!
Fringo!
That's all you've got? Fringo!
Expulso! Act like a winner!
Fringo! Levioso!
Expulso!
There goes our one.
Leviosa! Give them what for!
Fringo!
Expulso! Find the one!
Diğeri gitti mi? Diğeri düşmüş. Ne sefer?
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Güzel savaştı aynen.
Hope to see you back here again.
Bunu tamamladık. Buradan çıkılmıyor mu? Biraz kapılar geç açılıyor gibi. Diğer oyunun adı neydi derken hangi oyundan bahsediyoruz bilmiyorum. Yedi yayınlık seri yapmış Gökhan.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down.
Never forget what that awful
Ben
pop girl
dışarıdan
said in
gidiyorum.
1421.
Bu kapıdan çıkacağım sanırım, evet. Aa, bu ne? Ha, kedi. Renge bak. Farklı farklı renklere sahip. Bir görev.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did,
Çok güzel geçti.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Demek burada gerçekten
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
o zaman gitmeye hazırım ben.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Kime gidelim? Kimle gidecek?
I'd
Sebastian'la
like to go
gidelim.
with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Let's go.
You can't
Nereden gidiyoruz
imagine how
buradan?
inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
İlk ödevinizi almak için Profesör Ronan ile konuş. Tamam. Merhaba kedicik.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do.
Oyun çok hoşuma gitti ya. Ben çok beğendim.
The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Ben de diyorum nerede kapı çalıyor?
To do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting.
Hayır, bir de chat'i görmeme rağmen kandım. Attığını görmeme rağmen kandım ya bir de. Görevlerin amacı nedir?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable.
Ne konuştuğumu da unuttum ben.
Bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Bir haftadır korku filmi izliyorum, yüreğime indi. Ah be. Peki kendi aramızda akşam korku filmi izlememiz yok mu? Ha, bir dakika, yanlış yere geldim. Buradaymış görev. Ay bir de üstüne gümleme var. Gümlüyorlar. Ne oluyor? Aa, ekrana bir şey oldu. Bu ne? Ne oldu? Oyun bozuldu. Oyun bozuldu ki. Uzaklaşsam düzelir mi?
Got it.
Aa, bütün manzarayı bozdu ya.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Arkadaşlar her akşam izliyor. Her akşam da izlenmez ki. Burada da varmış ya. Az önce gördüydüm.
Brilliant.
Bu kitabı da topladığıma göre
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
ya şu yan görevde yapsam mı?
Might some kind soul help me?
Bana yapalım. Gelince. Tamamdır, afiyet olsun. Hocam ben tamamladım görevimi.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see
Kimin
some
doğum
vigor.
günü?
Now, wand at the ready.
Benimmiş.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Aa, yanlış. Şeye basmam gerekiyordu. Olacak mı ki? Oldu. İnternetten oraya basamadım ama. Pekala.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ay, kapılar bir tık geç açılıyor. Bu kağıtları gördükçe uçan kağıtları toplayacağım demek ki. Görevimiz bu. Abi buradan gidebiliyor muyuz? Gizli bölge buldum. Gizli bölge değil de.
Made the mistake of leaving my...
Hey,
Well, fancy
Bastian.
meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Evet, bulalım hadi. Gidelim. Ben kaçıyorum canım, servis gelmiş. Tamamdır, kendine dikkat et, görüşmek üzere. Geldiğin için de teşekkür ederim. Koştura koştura gitmem lazım. Koş koş git.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Transfiguration.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Sen de bana taktın ya. Aynı
Speaking of
zeki biriyim
Weasley,
sadece,
she
o
seems to have
kadar.
taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Birazcık daha etrafa bakabilir miyim? Yani çok güzel yerler. Manzaraya bayıldım.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Burası yasak olur mu?
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Burada toplanacak bir şey var mı? Şuraya bir gideyim geleyim. Geliyorum, bekle. Merak ettim burayı çünkü. Bir şey yok. Burası da iyi olmuş. Ay. Ay. Tamam. Geldim. Tamam. Korktum. At mı? At yokmuş ki.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Ya bu olay ne ara yayıldı bu kadar?
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Bunlar ne? Bunları toplayabiliyor muyum?
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Kardeşi varmış. Bunu öğrenmiş olduk.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay. Şimdi ilk önce Thomas. Koş. Buradan ay, diğer tarafmış.
An inquiring mind.
Merhaba.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Bunları alamıyorum. Çünkü paramız yok. Şuraya bakacağım. Şimdi başka bir yere gidiyoruz. Buraya gideceğiz. O da hemencecik yakılmış zaten. Buradan mı gidiyoruz? Evet, buradan gidiyormuşuz. Sandık.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Ejderha kalbi.
13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Deneyelim.
Oh my, oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think?
Güzel oldu, evet. Bu daha iyi.
Extraordinary.
Olağanüstü.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Evet, asa da dediğimce göre diğer tarafa geçebiliriz. Ya sen çok tatlısın ama... Ay, takla attım. Yanlışlıkla takla atmayı öğrendim. Bak, sevimli seni. Şimdi diğer iksir almaya gidiyoruz. İksir almak için sanırım buraya gideceğiz, evet. Koşarak gidelim.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Hoş bulduk.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Teşekkür ederim. Uğrayacağım, arada bir buraya geleceğiz.
What can I do for you today?
Sattıkları her şey bedava. Ama dur lan.
Or come back another
Şu
time.
anlık özel olarak öyle ihtimalle. Şunlar. Aa, bu sandık varmış burada da. Ne verdi bana? Gözlük verdi. Bunları giyebilirim. Envanter. Değil. Ekipman mı? Sağlık, savunma, saldırı. Bunları da özel olarak ekliyormuş. Oha. Bu ne? Bu nasıl bir gözlük yahu? Şapka. Kıyafetlerin özellikleri varmış. Anladığım kadarıyla savunma, saldırı gibi. Aynen. Zaten burada mesela bu 2 saldırı ekstradan ekliyor. İyiymiş bak. Aynen, ileride işime yarar. Sağ sapları mı? Her şeye özel var yani. İyiymiş, güzelmiş. Tamam. Bunu da görmüş olduk en azından. Çıkalım buradan. Nereye gidiyoruz? Bir dakika. Diğer gideceğimiz yer neresi? Büyülü manav. Büyülü manava gideceğiz. Nereden gidiyorum? Buradan gidiyorum. Gözlüğü takmadım ya. Hoş durmuyor zaten. Burada bir şey gördüm.
Well, hello there.
Merhaba.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for
Gözlük.
us to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well,
Daha güzel gözlükler buluruz.
everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Yedi totu.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's
Tamam da bununla ilgili bir bilgi paylaşmıştı. Ama unuttum.
Revelio.
Diğerlerinde de var mıdır ki böyle bir şey? Bu ne? Aa, makas. Ağacı temizledik. Tertemiz oldu, mis gibi oldu. Buradan da gidebiliriz. Etrafa bakarak gidiyorum ki sandık bulabilirim diye.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Neler oluyor?
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Abo. Evi yıktı. Şimdi CTRL'yi öğrendik.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Hey.
What was that?
Saniye.
Nicely done.
Ay, CTRL'e basacaktım. Kaçamadım. Olmadı. Birazcık zorlandım. Tekrar denemek istiyorum. Bu sefer yapacağım. Bir daha.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can
Direkt
get up to.
atlayamaz mıyız buraya? Yaparım ben.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Ay. Ona doğru gidince olmadı.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Hey.
Bringo. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
2 kere basmam gerekirdi.
Fringo. Fringo. Look out! Confringo!
Adama doğru gidince olmadı. Ay adama git.
Levioso! Confringo!
Çocuğu nasıl koruyacağım ki anlamadım.
That's right, you lumbering lout!
He's faltering!
A few more hits should do the job! Confringo!
Suçlara alışmak biraz zaman alır bu arada.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard! Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Öyle güç olarak bir tek Leviosa'yı kullanabildim. Diğerleri zaten bir mesela
Lumos.
Lumos. Okay.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Okay. Şuraya bakmak istiyorum. Pamuk şeker mi ne bu? Aynen pamuk şekerler uçuşuyor. Dans ediyorlar.
Levioso.
Dur.
Reparo.
Bu şekilde düzenleyip... Abi çok iyi.
One last thing for Officer
Burayı
Singer
da
to worry about.
düzenleyelim. Evet, zaten görev hasarı onarılmış. Okay.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Ah, good as new.
Burası da okey. Başka bir tane daha. Ha, buradaymış.
Reparo.
Evet, tamam. Merhaba. Güzelmiş kıyafetin. Senin de güzelmiş.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Olur olur. Çok da olur. Evet.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Güzel, yeni bir kıyafet almış olduk. Mevcut savunmanız ve sadece. Bunları bu görevden önce keşfetmiştim. Şimdi buydu galiba. Hiçbir fark yok gibi ama önemli değil. Böyle buradan alabiliyormuşuz. Farklı özelliklerle. İkinci seviye mesela bu.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Niçin kız? Kahve mi için? Afiyet olsun. Burada sandık var. Yeni bir eşya aldık. Ay ne oluyor? Bütün eşyaları kurcalıyorum. Gözlü sandık. Burada bir işaret vardı. Eren hoş geldin.
Come on in and have a look around.
Bu sefer kalmadım arkan, üzgünüm. Ne?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Nereye gidiyoruz şimdi? Yine birileri mi geliyor? Yok.
You said you could get to the
Yine
troll
Ranrock
when they came to
geldi.
Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Görmeye değil.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok.
Cansu mu
I'll let
geldi?
you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
Kadının sesi.
First time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Evet, para birliğinin ha.
So timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly
Kadının sesi
improve.
çok sinir bozucu.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics.
Gerçekten biz de böyle bir şey yapsaydık gerçekten sinir bozucu olurmuş.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Evet, meşgulüm ben. Benimle uğraşmayın. Bana bulaşma.
Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Hadi canım, hadi, haydi, hadi.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Bence de dönelim de şuraya bir etrafa bakayım. Ondan sonra gidelim. Oh. Ne yedim ben acaba? Kek mi yedim? Kek yemişim. Afiyet olsun bana.